Welcome to the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi After the Show podcast.
How about a Hollywood Outsider podcast?
Okay.
Little straggler stories. Not that they're not important, but they didn't make it to the show. But these things are happening for your entertainment.
Okay.
So let's start with Murphy, Tulsa King. Sylvester
I
Stallone.
married this life, and now, after keeping my mouth shut,
It's so funny because a lot of the world didn't think, oh, a gangster show with Stallone, that's going to be one season.
That's what I thought, and he's so good at it.
He is so good in it.
The show draws you in. It's quirky and it's awesome.
Season 3 debuted on Sunday, and we haven't picked it. We've not finished. Have we not finished the second season?
No, we need
What's
to go
wrong
back and
with
finish
us?
season 2. I don't know where we fell off that path.
I don't know either. But the other night when I was at my cousin Crystal's house, Philip watches that show, her husband Phil.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, Tulsa King's back tomorrow, because we were talking about what are you watching right now, and he started to say something. I said, we're not finished with season 2. No, it's just Then I told him about Samuel L. Jackson being in season 3, and he didn't know that.
He didn't?
No.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that it started streaming season 3. The news is this, though. Stallone sat down and did some, interviews for season 3, some press. And he says the reason he has not ever retired is that the creativity of these projects keep him
energized.
He has his
don't they?
pick. Like there's probably a lot of stuff that comes across his laptop, his computer, his desk that he's like, no thanks. But the creativity of Tulsa King, it sparked him, and he's a writer as well. Mm-hmm. So
Rocky was his baby, the original.
He wrote Rocky.
Yeah.
I know.
And that's the thing I still admire about him. Whenever you see that, he did his own documentary, which some people said was a bit,
it was self-indulgent. It was.
But I still learned plenty, and I really respect what happened to him in the 70s with Rocky, and the fact that nobody wanted his movie, and he kept going for it until he made it himself, and then it became its own franchise. Huge.
I think somebody offered to buy it from him and cast James Caan as Rocky Balboa. I feel like I read that along the way. And he was like, no, I got to do this. It's got to be me. And he knew that. And it is him. It's iconic.
Yeah.
It's iconic. I love Sylvester Stallone. He's someone I would love to meet one day, but whatever.
I was surprised to see him come to a
gangster
TV station, not just the gangster thing, but a TV series. I don't think he's ever done that before.
None of us could have predicted that Kevin Costner would have been in a TV show.
Yeah, but since all the streaming explosion, everybody's getting back into it.
We receive our entertainment differently than we ever used to. So it doesn't. There used to be movie stars and then TV stars, but now, they're working they're going where the audience is, and rightly so.
Well, and a lot of these Netflix series and HBO series are shot very cinematically and movie-like too.
And gritty.
Yeah.
And you binge them. You get them all at once like a movie. If you so choose to, you boom, boom, boom. All right, moving on to another story that didn't make the show, but I wanted to pass it along. Actress Jessica Chastain and Octavia Spencer are reuniting for a holiday movie, a holiday special. Now, I say reuniting. You guys may not realize it. They were together in The Help. Yeah. They were so great together, and
this isn't going to be The Help 2 for the holidays.
Absolutely not. It's called Deck the Yalls. And it's about, I don't want to give too much of it away, but this woman, she travels with her Southern guy boyfriend to head home and meets the family, and Octavia plays the mom who doesn't like her, things like that. So it's called Deck the Yalls. It's a holiday movie.
Didn't Reese Witherspoon do a movie like that?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, moving on to, taking it back. Speaking of movie stars, Murphy, how I loved the 90s movie Heat.
You and I are like a couple of regular fellas. I mean, you do what you do, I do what I gotta do. You are going down.
Al Pacino as the cop who is married to his work. His relationships are falling apart, but he is all about getting this guy and this crew led by De Niro. Val Kilmer was in this movie.
Yeah, it's an all-star cast. Great movie. It's a little long is the only thing, but it's a great movie.
It is a little long, but It's worth it. I think it's really well done.
Do you know, I've read a couple of places that they use that scene where they jump out and they take the armored car.
Yes.
The police departments actually use that scene. SWAT teams use that scene as a teaching scene.
Do they really?
Yeah, the way it was carried out, the way to defend it, that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Wow.
It's one of those movies to me that watch it, and I did. I watched it. I saw it in the theater, and then I watched it again and again. It's one of those comfort food movies for me.
You introduced me to that movie.
You pick up more. You pick up so much more about it because the police work is very stylized and more realistic. It's believable, and so is the crew, the crime crew. They work together to do big jobs, and the way they treat each other and the way they're like a brotherhood is very realistically portrayed. So Michael Mann is the filmmaker who made that movie, and a couple of years ago, I don't know if you guys know, it's on our shelf in our family room, Murphy. I bought the book, Heat 2.
Oh, okay.
So the book the sequel book has been written, and I bought it on sale. I haven't read it yet, but I've got to get on it. I'm going to pull it off the shelf and read it.
That's a new release?
Yeah, new-ish, a few years ago. It was a sequel. Heat 2 is what it's called. Michael Mann says they are definitely shooting in 2026 the movie Heat 2.
With?
He's not commenting yet.
okay.
They're doing budgeting. They're doing the casting process. Probably whoever's alive that can be brought back will, and who survived the storyline of the first movie, because there's a lot of gunfire in that movie. John Voight was in that movie, and I know he's passed away. But Michael Mann is going to be at the head of it again, so it should have that feel.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer is gone.
Yeah,
I know. Oh, he was so good in that one too. Anyway, I was excited about that. Here's a head scratcher for you. Pamela Anderson set to revive her 1996 superhero movie that was panned completely and made fun of, Barb Wire.
Oh.
She made that while she was
Which
married
is why
to
I
Tommy
don't
Lee.
remember it, I'm
I
sure.
don't remember that one either.
She was the gorgeous, sexy, assassin or whatever, dressed in the corsets and kicking butt. I never saw it.
Was that Marvel or DC?
Neither. Oh. It was like a movie that they offered her because she was the it girl of that time. Like, let's do a, I never saw it. And it's not believable. Like, she knows that. She had all the cheesy lines with, I'm going to kill you kind of a thing, which she can do that. So the word is they're reviving that. She, along with her sons, Brandon Thomas Lee and Dylan Jagger Lee, those two boys that she's very close to, her sons, they're going to revisit that character in a TV series. It's the first project they're doing together, she and her sons, with a new production company. And she's staying off camera, though. They're going to search for an actress for the lead role.
All right.
So they're going to bring it to TV, just like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Things that would have been a movie only back in the day, series now.
Yeah.
And finally, we mentioned about Teddy Ruxpin, but I wanted to expand on the story for you guys.
Come drink with me tonight.
A live-action movie based on the 1980s toy Teddy Ruxpin is in the works. It'll be from Amazon, MGM Studios. And it's going to be produced by Dwayne Johnson. No idea if he's going to have some sort of role, because it's a live action. If he wants to step in front of the camera, if he's a producer, he could. But they're saying they've pitched it as Sonic the Hedgehog meets Elf. Teddy Ruxpin, he's alive. He's in the world. Yeah. That's all I know. But
this is the first time that this has been done as a movie?
As a movie. It was a TV show. That was the theme that we just heard. But, the word is Teddy Ruxpin made so much money then. It was a $7 billion franchise.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do they still make them?
I don't know. I don't
Wasn't
think
he
so.
the one that you put the cassette in the back and play?
And he talked, and he was, I don't know.
Oh, that's how it worked.
My cousin had one.
I want to see what they go for on eBay.
The $1 billion franchise was
curious.
books, games, the animated TV show.
Yeah.
I remember one of my cousins, Matthew, loved Teddy Ruxpin when he was little. And they had a Teddy Ruxpin, and Teddy would talk to you and was an important part of many children's childhood.
Yeah.
The word
Here's one for $150.
Woo!
No, thanks.
And he was created, Teddy Ruxpin, by a former Disney Imagineer who sold over, and they sold over 8 million units, meaning Teddy Ruxpin dolls, worldwide. So
that
something that definitely has juice.
It's incredible to me how
Juice.
something like that becomes a thing, and then it's no longer a thing. You know what I mean? So it's not a viable business anymore, but it can make millions upon millions like that. And then I guess it winds up having a second life that doesn't benefit the manufacturer. But, when it's not made anymore, then services on eBay, and you discover one of those at an estate sale or something like that.
Well, let's just pretend you are a parent of little kids right now.
Yeah.
And you loved strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
As I did very much love strawberry shortcake when I was a little girl. If they came out with a strawberry shortcake live action, which I think they should, I would show up and I would bring my little kids, and I would introduce it. So you already have a built-in audience, the people who are paying.
Yeah.
And you introduce it to the kids. Everything's new to a child.
Yeah.
To the children of today who will get the Teddy Ruxpin live action movie, he's brand new.
Yeah.
So, but his parents, but the ones that used to love him are now the parents.
Yeah.
It's smart. As long as the storyline's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's key.
Missed any part of the show? Get it all on the Murphy, Sam, and Jody podcast.